Today I'm taking you on a journey into the jungles of Bolivia. This place you will have never heard of, I don't think. It's kind of time consuming to get there, but well worth it. It's a huge outcrop of stone in the middle of the high jungle, located at an altitude of about 6,000 feet. The journey begins in La Paz, Bolivia, where you fly from 13,000 feet down to 2,000 feet, and then you go by land into the high jungle, which takes about 3.5 hours. The site is called Samaipata, and it's located in the little town that's also called Samaipata. It's an Inca term which means the high resting place. And here is a scale model of what it looks like. Very enigmatic, very strange, and very fascinating. It's located about 20 minutes drive outside of the little town, as I said, called Samaipata. Well, after a 1-hour flight from La Paz to Santa Cruz, and then 3.5 hours driving up through the jungle, we are now at Samaipata. So the Inca found this place about the year 1400. They did not carve the whole thing. They made constructions here, but what they discovered was that this entire mountaintop had been carved probably thousands of years prior to their existence. The Inca aspect is here. That wall you see is Inca construction. These walls here are Inca construction. But the carving itself, just based on the weathering alone, tells us that it's much, much older. So you see these step-like or bench-like features. Look at the amount of weathering involved. And here you have the Inca work. Once again, we see Inca constructions, and then all of these odd carved niches in the red stone bedrock itself. So it was a very common thing or theme of the Inca to find an ancient site like this that predated them probably by thousands of years, and then adopt the site and build a ceremonial center around it or in the vicinity. This is what we see at such places as Machu Picchu, because the core of Machu Picchu is megalithic, and also Ollantaytambo, Sacsayhuaman, Kenko, etc. So the Inca clearly revered whoever these ancient megalithic builders or people were, and decided to build their own structures nearby. And often a wall would embrace an older structure. Again, very common commonly seen in the city and around the city of Cusco in Peru. So many archaeologists agree that this stonework here was not the work of the Inca. They believe that it was a much older Amazonian tribe, a Stone Age tribe, who came and did this work. But A, that sounds ridiculous to me, and B, why? Why would a primitive tribe from the Amazon who only had Stone Age tools go to the effort of carving all of these niches, etc.? If you want to see something similar in design, go to Ollantaytambo in the Sacred Valley of Peru, and specifically what is called the Temple of the Condor, because similar niches like that can be found of the same kind of size. And also, we saw another feature, which was a square inside of a square, and that's something also that you find at Ollantaytambo.
These are the ones, these ones, the ones like.
And as a special side treat, here is the quadcopter Pachacutec view of Samaipata. As you can see, it's a massive outcrop of red sandstone, and as Pachacutec cruises over top, you'll get to see a vertical view of some of the carving on the surface. Again, there's no way that an Amazonian culture with no tools aside from stone tools could have done all of this work. It had to have been done by someone in the very distant past. Major tours for 2017. The March Techno-Spiritual Tour, the last of its kind. Then the Beltane Tour of Scotland, Ireland, and England in May, as well as the Megalithic Odyssey Symposium, at which I will be. In June, a celebration of the Inca Inti Raymi Festival. Then August, the Elongated Skulls of Peru Tour. And finally, Robert Boval comes to join us to study archaeoastronomy. These are pertinent books available at Amazon.com. Aftershock, the Ancient Cataclysm that Erased Human History. Lost Ancient Technology of Peru and Bolivia. Lost Ancient Technology of Egypt. The Enigma of Tiwanaku and Pumapunku. And the Elongated Skulls of Peru and Bolivia. Oh, also Machu Picchu, Virtual Guide and Secrets Revealed.